all of you for coming tonight to talk about transportation and transit, how important it is to this region. I know you'll all stay for my whole speech because we have prizes at the end. Just kidding. I was trying to think of some funny experiences volunteering in this community to share a story. And the only one that came to mind was each year I usually volunteer one night at the Operation Red Nose, where we go out to pick up people that have been drinking too much, where three of us go, we pick up their car, we drive their car home for them, and I'm usually the driver of their car, right? So we go all over the place. And there's nothing funnier than when someone's been drinking a little bit, they're in the back of their own car, because you have your partner sitting in the passenger seat, and they go, I've never sat in the back of my car before. And they're like, this is Prime Minister View. And then they go, hey, aren't you the mayor? I can't believe the mayor's driving my car. And they take a picture, and they tweet it, they phone their friends. Guess who's driving my car? And they're like, it's 1 in the morning, why are you calling me? So there's some amusing stories that come with that, that's for sure. So that's my funny little volunteering story. I'm sure there's many more stories that we all have where we were about to start the event and someone didn't show up, or we forgot something really important, or the electricity didn't work, or all of those fun things that as a volunteer you don't expect that you're going to be dealing with those situations, but I know all of you take it in stride and do such a wonderful job for our community. Our theme tonight is Volunteers Rock. And these guys at the Giggle Dam here are going to rock a little bit later. But one of the things that we thought about with Volunteers Rock is like throwing a rock in the middle of a pond and the ripple effect. And so we're only able to say thanks to about 150 or so people tonight, but we know that the ripple effect that you have in our community penetrates through all corners of our community. And the groups that you represent, the differences that you make in our community is really what makes Port Coquitlam special. It gives us that sense of connection, that sense of closeness, that small town charm that we love about this community. And it's like driving over the Coast Meridian overpass. That's kind of an inside joke for those that haven't shown up in the years past. I always try to work that into a speech, and this year I just thought I would say it, give it another one. So finally I want to recognize our sponsor, Joan Isaac from FortisBC, who has been sponsoring this now for 18 years. And we really thank you for that. Because without sponsorship for events like this, we'd have to raise your taxes to make it happen. So we're thankful that we have corporate sponsors so that we can keep our taxes one of the lowest in the region. So, Joan, can you come up and just say a few words for us? That'd be great.
So happy to be here on behalf of FortisBC and involved in this wonderful event. We congratulate and commend all you volunteers. Thank you, Mayor Moore, City Councillors, and City Managers for continuing to celebrate phenomenal volunteers in your community. So just a few FortisBC factoids. I'm sure you know that FortisBC is a natural gas provider, but we're providing natural gas to almost 1 million customers throughout the province here. We also have electricity operations in the Kootenays as well as the Okanagan areas. So we have a long history, over 100 years of natural gas service in the province. And through many different corporations and companies, but nonetheless a long history of supplying warmth and comfort to many homes and businesses. And so tonight we continue to, through a long history of celebration, honor people who probably couldn't say that they have more time, but I feel that we could all agree that they definitely have more heart. You are the role models who consistently demonstrate what it means to have heart, and you make the lives of others so much better for that. And so I think we can head on to the rest of the evening, and thank you very much. Enjoy your evening.
All right, and a good evening, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for coming here, and again, for all of the years and hours of volunteerism that makes this community what it is. Thanks again. I am pleased to present the award for Arts, Heritage, and Cultural Awareness. In this category, we honor those who help preserve and celebrate Port Coquitlam's past and promote the arts and cultural development of our community. The benefits of arts, culture, and heritage are often intangible, but they're a critical part of the fabric that makes up our community. They define us, they nurture us, and they give us a sense of place. This year we received a total of 5 nominations in this category. As I call out your names, could you please buy me a drink? Would you please stand? Sheila Dyer. Pia Longstaff. Marv Owens. Jeff Scott. And Natalie Zondermova. All right, that's excellent. The nominee for this longtime volunteer and a member of the Friends of Terry Fox Library and the board of PoCo Foundation. As one nominator wrote, she is a very valuable member of our team, putting in countless hours as needed. No task is too big or too small for her to take on. No one could possibly be more deserving of recognition as for this class. Another nominator wrote, she is a volunteer that every organization dreams of having. A combination of her community knowledge and involvement, energy, work ethic, friendliness, commitment to doing a great job with whatever task she has challenged with, means that she brings so much value to any organization she volunteers with. She is the treasurer of the PoCo Heritage and Cultural Society and has not only reworked its bookkeeping process, but contributes tirelessly to the fundraising and planning. The recipient of the 2015 Volunteer Recognition Award for Heritage, Arts, and Culture Awareness is, can I have a drum roll? Someone? Mark Owen. Mark, if you could come up here. All right, I get to do another one. I'm also pleased to present the award for our next category, Caring and Safety. This category honors those who enrich our community through their caring and humanitarian actions and who work to make Port Coquitlam a safe place for all of us. This category also has 5 nominations. As I call out the following names of the nominees, would you please stand? Jack Bose. There's Jack right there. Linda Dorr. Janice Franklin. Mark Slater. Mark here today. And Ramona Voss Browning. All right, one more round of applause for these wonderful people. This year's recipient has volunteered over 650 hours in Port Coquitlam. As one nominator wrote, a caring and compassionate friend to many, a very giving, supportive, community-minded man. He helps out whenever he can. He manages to brighten the room with his smile and booming voice in a place he volunteers. This individual has devoted many years helping seniors, including with the Wilson Center and serving as the president of the Old Age Pensioners Organization, which I'll be joining in soon. He's brightened the lives of many residents, those living in Hawthorne Center, playing his harmonica and adding a sound, cheerful presence in the silver wire cord. I am pleased to announce the recipient of the 2015 award for Caring and Safety. Drum roll. Jack, come on up. Jack Bose. Congratulations, Jack.
Award for something very dear to my heart, the Environmental Protection and Enhancement. This award honors volunteers who are committed to promoting and preserving Port Coquitlam's natural environment for present and future generations. These volunteers do what it takes to protect nature's legacy. Sometimes that involves attending meetings, raising funds, and finding ways to educate and engage the public. Sometimes it involves working in a muddy stream bed or handling fish at the hatchery. As I call out the names of the nominees for this category, would you please stand? Norm Fletcher, Sandy Lemonian, and Terry Sawchenko. This year's recipient grew up in the Port Coquitlam in the 1940s and 50s, fishing local rivers, creeks, and drainage ditches in the area, and knew them very well. As one nominator wrote, he is extremely passionate about his work with the hatchery, and the volunteer hours he spends to benefit salmon in the Coquitlam River are close to those of a full-time job. This individual has volunteered an estimated 15,000 hours to environmental stewardship, conservation, and education. He brings vast technical knowledge and commitment to the Port Coquitlam District Hunting and Fishing Club, Coquitlam Watershed Roundtable, and the Coquitlam Salmon Restoration Project. It is a privilege and honor for me to announce the recipient of the 2015 Award for Environmental Protection and Enhancement is Norm Fletcher.
The pleasure of presenting the award in the category of sports and recreation for the only time, because Councillor Pollock is not here and he will not give this up. This category honors volunteers who enhance the quality of physical activity in Port Coquitlam, contribute to the management and/or operations of sports or recreation activity, or demonstrate outstanding dedication to Port Coquitlam sports and recreation community. Our city has a strong belief in the role of sports and recreation in creating a healthy and complete community. As I call your names, please stand up. And we have a long list here, because you know how important sports is to our community. 8 nominees this year. Helen Beltran. David Bird. Milos Hansel. Good lacrosse person, Stacy Emmerling. Paul Langford. Barb Mulligan. You brought the team with you. Nice. Roberto Pico. Last but not least, Garth Ramsey. So this year's recipient has volunteered over 1,800 hours and is well respected by parents and children alike. One nominator wrote, "He's a very good coach and mentor to all ages. Kids look up to him, and he's a familiar face always at the ball field during the summer, even when he doesn't have to be there. He's a calm person and will go to parents and start talking to them about their kid's potential when he sees how the child is performing. He is the head coach with Port Coquitlam Miners Baseball Association and the coordinator for the past 18 years. Wow. With no expectation of anything in return. It is very fitting that the Bird Field at Gates Park is named after his family. And now I present to you, I am pleased to announce this year's Sports and Recreation Award recipient, David Bird.
Thank you. And Glenn specifically wanted us to bring his apologies for not being here. It's already been stated, but I told him I would, so there you go. He's happily ensconced having a beer in Victoria. Volunteers make our community. Thank you, folks, for being part of this community and supporting it and us, all your children and the people that are here. It's the thing that changes us from being just a place to a community. It's, as I have said before, it's like changing from a house to a home. It is part of who we are, and we would not survive in this community without volunteers. Thank you very much. I'm pleased to present, absolutely, to yourself. I just say that, by the way, that the team that puts this on here from City Hall has done an excellent job over many years, and we are, as councillors, very proud to be part of it. But we don't do a whole lot here. They write some words for us, but they do everything. So thank you for that team putting this on for us. And Norm, there will be sockeye. I'm pleased to present the award for our next category in youth programs. This category recognizes those who support youth through the development, provision for participation in youth programs and activities. Our future as a community and as a society relies on the youth of today. Volunteers who work with youth are fulfilling a special role in helping determine what our world will be like in the future. They provide a positive example that contributing towards our community can help achieve a city you want to live in, you want to work in, and you would like to play in. As I call out the names of this year's nominees, would you please stand? Brad Curtis. I can't see him up here. Stephen Grant. Paul McDonald. Mary Peterson. And Jeff Stone. The selected recipient is someone who is a tireless supporter of Port Coquitlam's youth. One nominator wrote, "His actions may seem small and ordinary, just another day's work, but to the youth that receive his support, it means so much more." He gives back by volunteering for the Access Youth Outreach Services as a driver on the youth bus on the weekend. He's been featured in local newspapers, the Huffington Post, and CBC referred to him as the do-gooder. Particularly remarkable is that he donates half of the profits from his ethical waste services business, to the Access Youth Outreach Services. I'm pleased to announce the recipient of the 2015 Youth Programs Award winner is Paul McDonald. Thank you and congratulations, Paul. Please come to the stage. The next award in the category of U21, under 21. This category honors Port Coquitlam youth aged 21 years or younger who has demonstrated outstanding contributions to our community. Our nominees tonight may be young, but they can certainly show some of the adults in our community a thing or two about the value of volunteering. This year we received a total of 4 nominations in this category. As I call out your name, please stand. Brian Lamb. Lillian Lowe. Anissa Manhas. Alana Stockford. Tonight's recipient is a special person who gives up her personal time weekly and has volunteered 700 hours in the past year helping children with special needs. As this nominator wrote, she is a special inspiration to the families and children with whom she volunteers. This is not only because of her age, but because she herself has cerebral palsy and needs a walker to walk. One nominator wrote, at age 18, she volunteers 7 hours a week with a pool therapy programs helping children with special needs. Well done. For the last 3 years, she's been helping with the adapted sports program, playing games with the kids and showing them skills. She also gives up her Saturdays to volunteer with the Kids First Clinic. She is an inspiration to all of us. I'm pleased to announce this year's U21 Award, Alana Stockford.
All right, so it's my pleasure to present the 2015 Lifetime Volunteer Award. The award recipient is an individual who has dedicated many years of their life involved in this community through volunteer service. This year there were 3 nominees, and they each have shared their time, heart, and soul, passion for this community. Picking one person was, I can tell you, extremely hard, as they've all benefited this community for years and years. As I call out your name, can you please stand and allow me to share with everyone just a little bit about each of you. So first is Sally Hurst. Let's give Sally a round. Sally has dedicated more than 45 years to a wide variety of causes. She's devoted countless hours in the 70s and 80s to youth sports, starting youth sports and coaching girls' ringette teams, helping organize boys junior lacrosse. She has also been active with the Royal Purple, serving the club 45 years, including serving as BC and national president. Thank you so much, Sally. Our next nominee is Zella Rue. Zella, where are you? Right here. Zella has actively volunteered with the Eagle Ridge Hospital Auxiliary since 1976. Including taking key board and committee roles, assisting in fundraising, working in the gift shop, and knitting well over 200 soft toys to raise funds. She's volunteered with youth sports teams for many years when her children were young, served on the Catholic Women's League, and is actively involved in her church community and activities. So, thank you. And our third nominee is Thalka Wright. Thalka has made an ongoing contribution to the community since 1967. Her dedication and leadership have benefited the arts, have benefited Arts Connect, the Port Coquitlam Heritage and Cultural Society, Stage 43, Eagle Ridge Hospital Foundation, Friends of the Library, SHARE, the Tri-City Asian Community Association, and at events such as May Day and the City Centennial. So please join me in applauding all of these deserving nominees. The recipient of this year's Lifetime Volunteer Award is involved in the Coquitlam District Music Festival Society and is a founding member of the Port Coquitlam Theatre Society. She's also known for volunteering her time towards her passion in arts and culture, and in 2013 received our actual Volunteer Recognition Award for Arts Heritage Cultures. She's also organized the city's Centennial Fashion Show, Fashion Through the Ages, which was a huge success. I'm honored to announce that Thalka Wright is our 2015 Volunteer. To now unveil our plaque that is hung in City Hall, our wall of honor for our volunteers, as well as our Lifetime Volunteer Award plaque. So if I could ask the recipients to come forward. All right, but if I could get your attention, I do want to say a special thanks to a few organizations that also helped put this on. We talked about Fortis sponsoring it this evening. I also want to make sure, as I think it was Councillor Penner did, or one of our team here did. Actually, before I go on, one of the things that you saw here tonight was your city council giving these awards out. And you can tell that we're kind of having fun and heckling each other. And I have to tell you that being the chair of Metro Vancouver, I get to talk to a lot of the mayors around the region. I ask them, how's your city council working? How's it going? What's your council meetings like and all that sort of stuff? I tell you that we have the best council in this region. Not only do we get along and we have fun, but we enjoy working with each other. We're not fighting or bickering. We respect each other's opinions. We have good debates, no doubt about it, but we respect each other's opinions, and I have to just say thanks to our team that we have. I'll tell you an inside joke that I do. I think it's quite funny. I'm glad that Dave Teixeira is live streaming this. So I won't name the mayor that I do this. So on Monday nights, every second Monday, we have our council meetings. It starts at 7 o'clock. We're a very efficient council. Usually we're done by about 8 o'clock with our city business. I ride my bike home. I get home about 8:30. I text one of the other mayors in the region that also has their council meetings on a Monday night. I say, hey, I just want to let you know I got home. And he goes, we're still debating our agenda. A couple hours later, it doesn't stop there because, well, you get my kind of character. A couple hours later, it's 10:30, 10-ish, I'm getting ready to go to bed because we get up early. And I text him, hey, I'm just going to bed. He goes, yeah, we're still on public hearings. And they regularly will go to 11 o'clock or midnight every second Monday. And their council doesn't get along. They don't have a unanimous vote to ever see the light of day. And so I just want to say thanks to our team, and including the two that aren't here, because it is an honor to work with them. Yeah, let's give it a Anyways, I also want to thank the Giggle Dam for all of their great work, not only tonight, but throughout the whole year. I know many of us have come here and paid for the entertainment, but I will tell you over the last few years, the team here has opened up their doors for many different community events that go on, because it's great to have a theater right near downtown, and we've had many different events here.